What is up, guys, and welcome back to the second episode of Hindsight. You guys enjoyed that first episode so much. Just kidding, we haven't even uploaded it or anything, but we're going to assume that this was worthwhile and go ahead and film a second one.
It was a massive hit.
While we have Taylor here.
While we have Taylor, yeah, she's disappearing back to college soon, so. And I'm disappearing to Dallas.
And I'm disappearing to my bed.
He's a man of many adventures. All right, folks, let's...
Wait, go back up.
So
Should we watch a Night Shenanigans?
I feel like we should watch one that we don't know what's going to happen.
Oh,
because there's
yeah.
some videos that we've all seen so many times that if Quentin puts a bowl on his head, I'm like, I know what happens.
Be like, ha ha ha. Yeah. Like maybe I'll watch that with him. I mean, I personally haven't watched that video in a long time, but yeah.
I think we need to stay in the older vintage. The notion of wanting to carry it forward.
Yeah, I think we should stay in the 2016 time period just because it's where we kind of started. We started where people kind of started watching, so I feel like we should just go from there. Okay. And maybe eventually we'll get to where we're not being horrible in the videos. Right. If you saw the first episode, we severed family ties. All right, anyway. Let's watch 34 minutes of Flips with the Midwest Meetup 2016.
Or not.
Sounds awesome.
What?
As long as we just sit here, do not talk, and just watch it.
How about how to become famous on Musical.ly?
Maybe it'd be funny. I don't know. This is the one we were kind of joked about watching last time, but...
I say let's go for it.
Let's watch it.
What was that? We can't hear you, Ma.
I say let's go for it.
Oh, great. There she is.
Mom, why don't you hold that? And Taylor can...
No, because then Taylor won't say a word.
Correct.
The problem is we have no idea what these videos contain, so it's really hard to know if we choose a decent one. So we're kind of just guessing here.
We might be watching a steaming pile of shit.
Yeah.
And so might you.
If you want to check that out, it'll be on Tristan Brungart's YouTube channel.
Right.
All right. I'll just say I'm pretty sure the whole Musical.ly famous crap was not even the idea of this video. It just kind of happened. I don't know.
Can you say clickbait?
I guess, yeah.
No,
came up with it later.
It's part of your... Before you had a storyline in your videos, you would film random and pick a random part of it to make the title.
I was going to make the thumbnail on the trampoline so people will watch this.
Case in point.
There you go.
You think there's a way to get all three so this gets 3 times the views? Okay, we'll get the in-ground for sure because when people see an in-ground trampoline... yeah, I'll put up the hat.
It reigns true to this day. Not really for trampolines, but just...
Unicorn does double backflip?
Yes.
Trying to figure out what people are going to
You just
click
play
on.
into it.
The unicorn head.
Good one. Sprinkle in a little skill, and then, yeah, I don't know. I think... I lost my train of thought.
So is that your unicorn outfit or his?
It's mine.
I had a giraffe
Really?
one,
Yeah,
and
this
they
is
set
mine.
that one on fire.
I have a Sonic one I used for a skydive video. You can have it. How's that?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're so considerate.
I thought it was a unicorn one that got set on fire. You think?
Yeah, I think it was both.
I think they wore both as a double layer of protection.
I wish I could show the clips, but YouTube already took it down off of Shorts, so I'm not even going to try. They really don't like fire.
They don't
They also don't like Tide Pods or bleach.
Yeah, where are those videos?
Yeah.
Turns out encouraging kids to harm themselves isn't exactly on YouTube's agenda for the ad program.
Well,
Shocking.
it was at one point.
It really was.
Yeah.
I mean,
Point.
at one point it was like, hey, I mean, didn't some kid send us fan mail and say that he broke his leg jumping off his roof or something?
Yeah, kind of something like that. I
Yeah,
don't remember.
he jumped off onto his trampoline or something, broke his leg.
Yeah.
If you're listening,
We're sorry. He's sorry.
No, I'm not.
I'm actually not going to further that sentence.
No, I was going to say we're not.
I
Can
wish
this
you
be
well.
used against you in court.
Don't talk about
Oh yeah. In that case, I'm sorry. It's ruined. I'm already held liable.
Just cut it
I
off.
watched people do the same thing and took inspiration, hurt myself, and it's my fault.
Well, the problem is that, soapbox. No, but everybody's got to blame somebody else these days. That's the whole point.
Right. I mean,
Whatever happened
sure.
to shit happens.
Exactly.
You
And
know?
self-responsibility,
Yeah.
like,
And accidents have you learn by hurting yourself a bit.
what are you doing?
Into the microphone.
listen,
I
they can make Edward Scissorhands a movie. But if I, as a child, were to strap scissors to my hands and go fuck around, it's not anyone else's fault in the movie. It's not Winona Ryder's fault. It's mine.
I
Might
thought
be
Edward
yours.
Scissorhands was gonna get me when I was a kid.
I specifically remember the night.
I walked
movie.
around with my hands behind my back for a long time.
That's concerning. She thought she was going to sprout scissors.
Why do you need your hands behind your back?
I don't know. Thought it would protect me if he was behind.
That's a really good movie. If you've never seen it, go watch Edward Scissorhands.
It is
I'm
good.
sure it's great now.
Yeah, it is. I watched it recently.
What's it on?
HBO
Really?
or Amazon Prime. What the fuck? There was one more thing I was gonna say. Oh yeah. Well, there was the lady that put like some Gorilla Glue or something, like adhesive spray, in her hair, and then won a lawsuit against a fucking glue company.
Yeah.
What the hell is that? That's crazy.
My point.
Yeah, I mean, the gym we go to, like the lifting gym, I really could just drop the weight on me, break a leg, my knees already suck, who needs them, and then just
And
go
that
rack
would
up the chest.
still be your fault.
I was there when a dude like cut his pinky off,
Yeah, true.
and he didn't sue.
It would be my fault, but we never signed a waiver. Anyway, let's watch this kid.
Anywho.
Let's watch this kid prance around in a onesie.
We've been doing
That'll
it for
get 'em.
years.
Oh, you guys hear nothing?
Okay, guys,
Yep.
I'm supposed to be doing
Yeah,
the
I
laundry.
hear
Do
nothing.
not.
It must be my god birthday.
If we had wired Apple headphones, we could do it.
Mom's the queen of wired Apple headphones. Every time I look over at her on the plane, she's
Untangling a ball of
Would you like me to go get some?
Alrighty, we are back and with a mess of cables now because
Woo,
AirPods
yeah.
suck. Unless you want to sponsor me, then they're great, just like Manscaped.
Oh, goody.
All right, now we can continue the video.
Guys, I'm supposed to be doing the laundry. Do not tell my mom. But I'm gonna show you guys how to get famous on Musical.ly today.
Oh, here we go.
All you have to do, put on some sexy clothes, find a really catchy song. You gotta have somebody to film it too, so you need a professional.
Look at this.
To sit there and hold your phone, and sometimes you wiggle your phone, you know. Okay, you need good lighting too, so find a window.
I did not like
and
bangs
you're
in
gonna
my
be like this.
face.
This
This
is
song right here is really, really good one. It's
This is definitely before the time that you ever thought anybody was going to be watching this, or you would never, ever have gone along with that.
Probably.
This
or
kid
I thought it was
won't-
funny.
This kid won't go to Walmart without a shower.
That's not true.
It is true.
No, not anymore. I always look good now.
But
I
you
grew
always
into
have
it.
to put your skincare on. Like, that's a thing.
Listen, y'all can sit here and psychoanalyze me, but I know my truth.
But true or false, okay, this looks really stupid, but I can barely
I
hear
don't
you.
like feeling gross when I'm going out and about.
That's fair. But true or false, if you had thought, what, hundreds of thousands of people would have seen this, you never would have had your
I probably
hair
would
like that.
not have walked around with my little unicorn horn.
And if you had known this was still here, I feel like you would have had him remove it years ago.
Nah, it's funny.
But is the gas station out and about?
What?
I'm not going to sit here and get bullied. I'm just going to sit here and be quiet.
He said that he wants to feel good when he goes out and about. And I'm like, hey, you want to like pick me up from this place? He's like, I haven't had a shower.
To be fair, he has better skin than all of us, so
Well,
whatever.
great. He
routine
can
he's
die
doing-
last and alone and beautiful.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Well,
My inner resentments towards Tristan being late is coming out right now. All right.
by Jacob Sartorius. Actually, he's one of my inspirations for these, and he's just a really good singer. Lip singer. I'm sorry. It takes a lot of talent
God.
to lip sync, so we're gonna
roasting
go ahead and do
this
that. Always shoot on
kid that's
fast, by
just-
the way. So
Doing like a different version of social media than me. And then later on ended up like meeting him and he's fine, cool, probably just living through the same struggles as me, trying to find his way. And here I am like,
How does it feel to go back and see 15-year-old you and 23-year-old you's like brain?
wait, what?
I said,
neither of them work.
how is it to watch 15-year-old you as 23-year-old you?
That's great.
I think you've developed a conscience.
Yeah, or something. And I'm similar in a lot of ways. I think I probably wouldn't have done anything different.
I still would have said the same shit.
Yeah, you just can't be, 23 when you are 15, so.
Huh,
But I don't
that
know.
sounds like something your mother would say.
Oh, it is. Turns out it's not true, and I need to be 40 now. Yeah, you said I developed a conscience. I think I developed, just
self-awareness.
No, it's just different aspirations for types of content, and I'm sure what I'm doing now, which is aiming for the high quality, meaningful, a tear just ran down my face, freaking story just changed my life, will probably turn back into something. I don't know, but
I think it's just growth and evolution, and I just think it's interesting.
So you admit evolution's real?
Well,
Okay, press play.
is this when you started doing the Jacob Sartorius poster on the back of your door?
I think so, yeah. Yes. He's still in my office at the flip pad.
Wow. And sexy dance moves. It's the only way you're going to get
That same picture is literally still around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still twerk like that on Snapchat often. It's something I do.
Yeah.
I think it's like a nervous tick when I don't know what to do.
You throw all that out.
Yeah.
Our house is really messy. Look at the kitchen counter.
For sure.
Crazy.
Crazy.
It was never like that.
What's crazy is this was it in its better days.
Yeah.
After fan mail openings,
Oh.
that
Yeah.
never got cleaned up.
Well, we eventually started hiring people to clean up messes after videos.
That wasn't until the house. So all the chaos here.
I'm thinking like fan mail castle in the living room that Rose then picked apart.
Tore it all up.
Yeah,
but
she took every single stuffed animal from the stack and walked outside. She moved them all one by one from the living room to the backyard.
She still does that with my shoes.
Yep.
That was cute. Oh, I was just going to say, do you know how long the Skittles were in the backyard?
Yeah.
Disturbing amount of time.
They're still there.
Bees went and came and like, I don't know why they came for the, maybe the sugar or something.
Yeah, it was the sugar.
Yeah, because I told you to clean it and that never happened.
Yeah. They sat. Did you didn't ever clean up like the Pepto-Bismol that was in the backyard on the tramp? And
I think you just took a water hose to it.
I don't think that would have worked for that. I bought every one they had in Walmart and dumped it on the...
I know.
There was some poor old lady having the worst stomach pain of her life and went to Walmart to get Pepto, and your took it all.
Your
I'm
footprints
sorry.
were on the side of the house for years.
Yeah.
Yep.
Purple footprints. That's true. I've thought about that, like taking all of something. We did that numerous times. Someone needed whipped cream. Someone needed butter. They were
I don't know. I feel like I made you clean up like the major stuff. Like when you broke the glasses when you were doing the little relay thing, there were wine glasses. You broke them.
Oh, yeah.
And then you had plastic bags from the marshmallow ones. Like that kind of stuff I made you clean up.
The main mess I remember in this backyard was I put a hot metal ball through a trampoline and then I forgot about it. I forgot that like it was still on fire and left for like an hour and came back. The whole trampoline had burned. Or
and
almost all of
embedded
it.
into the concrete.
Yeah, it became part of the concrete in the backyard.
It was still there.
Oh, I would argue that the messiest one was when we jumped in breakfast.
Oh,
that was messy for us, but not like, the birds came and just ate the
Right.
rest
That
of
wasn't
the
this house,
pancakes.
was it?
It was
it was.
this
Oh,
house.
it was?
Yes, it was freezing fucking cold.
Yeah, wasn't it like trampoline versus IHOP or some?
Yes,
like that?
actually, it might have been.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now that is thought-provoking content.
That would make you cry.
There's a YouTuber, he lives 15 minutes from here, a car guy, and he told me, a very successful channel now, Hoovie's Garage, gets more views than me monthly, and he told me, when I heard about this kid that opened packages in his bathtub, I figured I'd start my own channel that I had a chance.
It was all uphill from there.
Yeah.
Hey, you were his inspiration.
That's
and now he's
right.
killing it.
Yeah, interesting. What's funny is if someone dressed like an idiot and danced like in this on TikTok today, they'd still get 100,000 followers.
Make sure they're on the right way because you don't want to look like an idiot. I think we're good. It's Wednesday, my dudes. You might need to take off your goggles so you can see the song you're choosing. But totally up to you again. I don't want to rule your life. Remember guys, sometimes you're going to have to make sacrifices. Okay, now that we've got our song, we're good to go. And again,
Was that Space Unicorn?
Mm-hmm. I still have that on my phone. Space unicorn soaring through the stars, delivering the rainbows all around the world. Oh my god.
now I'm going to take off the goggles and my shoes and do a triple front and we're going to finish it off.
How many takes did this thing take?
I think one.
One.
Everything was always one take.
2,
The fact that I could do that, no warm up, I miss being 15 years old.
You can't really see it, but you also need a clever caption. And then just post it. And then you can go ahead and share it to your Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that to get your name out there further, okay? That's why I'm putting it in this YouTube video. Cause musically is kind of my passion, you know. And then when you're done, you need to put your shoes and your goggles back where you found them. If you're done filming your musical, you might just want to get a glass of water or something. So just go ahead and do that. And
Oh my.
oh,
my God.
oh, wrong thing. Sorry. Is this thing broken, Taylor? Oh my God! It made a huge mess.
You had some like wherewithal. You cleaned that up. Let me just say, you cleaned it up because I never saw that.
The one and only time I cleaned up something after a video.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the bees didn't have to come feast on it.
No.
None of this makes any sense, and I don't know if that is part of why it was attractive to people or if it's just shit and everything was shit and that was just the bar. What is going on?
I think this is hilarious.
I think it's hilarious, but this was also prior to everything going viral, though, for real. Like, this was earlier.
He had 30,000 subscribers when he made this video. Like,
Yeah.
this isn't just out of nowhere. Like,
And the fact that like this same energy, the same type of content went to millions, like that's pretty crazy.
But
It's
I don't
mostly
know. There's
kids
something
because I was a
about-
kid, but
I will say it again, though. There's something about you. You're just funny. Like,
well, I still can't take a compliment, so leave me alone, be quiet. I'm scared of being
I just
egotistical.
don't want, well, not for the video, but I don't want the whole series to be just you putting down who you were and like discounting who you were because it was funny.
I mean, you're right, and I think I don't think I'm actually hard on my younger self. I don't know. I like to talk about my perspective of content now. I feel like a lot of people make content. Everybody, still the dream job everybody wants. So I think it's people want that take, or at least I enjoy speaking about it. You might just be sick of it. I talk about it all the time, but
No, I think part of it, though, was you were doing something literally at this point in time every few days to actually come up with something that you thought, I mean, this had a starting, middle, and an end. It had a story. It had a point. It was also funny and entertaining as you were doing it. And you took, a few hours of your day, condensed it down into 5 or 10 minutes. It was funny and kept moving. And
I
you
will
did
say-
that every few days. You didn't just do it a one-off every 6 months.
Well, what I will say, I think what also made it attractive was just like the lack of resources. Being 15, you don't have any money or anything like that, and so you make content with what you have, and I think that is what is kind of interesting because I don't know.
Contrary to what everybody thinks, well, like here, yeah, you literally did everything on your own. I was at work. I wasn't helping. You would make sure this was cleaned up, and I didn't know what the heck was going on while I was gone. Like you had your own little world going on in your head.
Yeah.
Still do.
I've got my own little world.
A little bit.
Shall we continue?
We're heading to my friend Dylan's house because I was gonna end the vlog, but you guys want longer ones and I'm trying to deliver. All right, we're back at Dylan's. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed.
I'm gonna extend the vlog. All right, we're here, so see you guys later.
Peace.
Great, but I'm glad it's over.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Oscar worthy.
Yeah, there's not too much to talk about. A lot of that was just ranting, which is so much of old vlog. It's like the intro babbles on about recent life, hardship that no one cares about, and then the outro is kind of the same thing.
Then I randomly show up, get sucked into some random bullshit with it, looking some type of way.
Hey, at least your hair wasn't in a whatever rubber band.
Right.
Yeah.
He was the actual space unicorn. on
He
this
was.
video.
Yeah.
Oh
Like I
my
said,
God.
I'm the star.
You're right about my former self. It was all thought out. That was intentional.
Yeah, that was a callback. That was like tying it into the overarching story that you're watching now.
He was a prodigy entertainer at a young age.
I think we all need to be more awake for this series. 9 o'clock at night.
my back hurts.
If we were tired, maybe not on our perfect day game, at least we did another episode. So you're welcome.
Listen,
And also thank you for watching.
and I would just like to close off by saying, y'all mean the world to me specifically.
Okay.
I'm concerned.
Say it. Stop holding back. Yeah, I always see you do that. I can cut it later.
I was literally gonna lean forward and be like, and if you guys go to my Instagram, I've been really active on there recently, but then I didn't think it was that
Everybody go
funny.
follow Taylor's Instagram.
The archive.
Yeah. When's the last time you posted on Instagram?
My 16th birthday
Wow.
And you are 21.
and nearly a half.
That's crazy. I mean, she have a private one for your friends.
No, I don't.
She does not have a private one. You can't find it. It's nowhere to be found. But hey, that's probably the best move. One of our family members asked us once upon a time, I don't know when it was, but he asked if the YouTube thing was all worth it, because we had kind of been out of it for a couple of years. Like, I had stopped making videos, and you'd gone to school, he had got a job, and then we...
Do you remember what I told him?
Yeah, you told him the jury's still out.
Yeah, because at that point you were mega depressed and not good.
I think the jury is back in. It was.
They are deliberating as we speak. We
Yeah.
are waiting.
But turns out if you find motivation again and discipline, stop doing drugs, laying around, find friends, community, make the effort to go to them, and then magically you're not so depressed.
And money is not the fix for everything.
Well, that's not true.
It's
No.
the fix
Well,
for the
it takes a
drugs.
lot.
You can buy all of them. I got to say, if you're not depressed, then having money is quite fun and a good motivator to keep being active, so you can keep getting rewarded mentally for your effort and
Yeah,
not
money
sitting
is
at home.
necessary. I'm just saying there were people that had no sympathy for you because they assumed because you had money, you had no problems. Or because you had money, you shouldn't have problems. And that's
Yeah.
just not reality.
But you know what's weird is
Probably
if
not.
it's like a rich family with like a surgeon or a lawyer father, I feel like that. I don't know. It was just kind of weirder in our case. I think it was
I
because the
wouldn't know.
fame
I-
accompanied it.
Well, I grew up super poor.
Oh, the rats, the Christmas tree. We've heard this up.
Yeah, really. It was a thing, though, for real. And you guys had a good middle class life prior to YouTube going crazy.
Would attest
Yeah. So,
to that.
I think you had a slow climb up after the divorce to middle class. I think you might have been below it, but then
For a
yes,
little bit,
right when
maybe.
about this time period, yeah, we were.
Well, yes. And I also have to point out a 15-year-old with money.
He didn't have money at 15. It was more like 17.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, a 17-year-old with money.
Justin Bieber, like,
I don't know what the point I'm
Did
trying
a
to make
bunch
is.
worse.
It's not like an adult with a bunch of money and your life's easier. It's like you're still like little doofy brain. $1 doesn't necessarily do much.
well,
No offense.
he buys supercars, 4 of them to be exact. I
Not the
wish I
most-
had it back.
And did that
Finan-
supercar cure your multiple illnesses mentally?
Yes, each and every one.
Every time you went,
Every attempt at a new one really kept solving the problem.
how's the most recent?
I was not depressed going into it, so it's just
Oh,
a
true.
cherry on top of the life I now don't take advantage of or for granted.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's on growth and development, folks.
Thank you guys for watching the Growth and Development Podcast. Be sure to hit our Patreon, where we'll be sharing Tristan's OnlyFans.
I do not have one of
Unironically, would
those.
probably be coming in our next.
No.
If anyone was going to do it.
Nah.
it'd be him. All right. Family wants to go to bed, so we will catch you guys in the next one.
It's past my bedtime.
Good night.
Good night. Thanks for watching.
Good night.
Ooh.